So this is race 27. We then revert back to race 26. Race 27 then, the riders come out for Martin Williams, needs a point, and a very disappointing afternoon so far. He is the race leader then, from Paul Evitts in second place, Thomas. So far in these 500 solos, so needs a win this time. He's clear at the front then from Paul Evitts in second, Gareth Thomas in third, Priestley is in fourth, Fletcher in five, Nick Radley in sixth, after six. Sorted out as a rumbling lead now, which is lead from Paul Evitts, so hanging on to that second place mission. Yellow flags are out, Paul Evitts in second, Thomas has got the third, Fletcher in four, Harland in four. At the back of the field now as Martin Williams leads them onto that corner. Paul Evitts in second, Gareth Thomas looking at that second place at Paul Evitts, who's gone really wide coming off that pits corner as Martin Williams in amongst the back markers in race number 27 comes off that back straight. So Evitts in second with Thomas in third, Fletcher in fifth places. As 125 Martin Williams gets to William Rory in race number 27, gets much needed points, going to be tight for second and third. Paul Evitts gets the second, Gareth Thomas is in third, then it's Nick Radley in fourth, Bob Fletcher in five, Vincent Priestley will be in sixth place. Race 27 result, to win for 125 Martin Williams, second 106 Paul Evitts, and third 106 Gareth Thomas. 58, 28 and 65. We now move back to race 26 to be restarted. 39 Rob Southall's the addition, as is number 7 Ryan Tolley. And unfortunately number 12 Daniel Winterton will be excluded from the restart of race number 26. Race 26 restart should be the race coming on the line then. Then we have the 2 heats of sidecars, and that brings us up then to the interval in today's meeting. Looks a little bit depleted for the restart of race number 26. Jamie Rodgers making the start. I think that's Carveill on machine number 58 in second place, and Mark Chilman in third, 2:58 satisfied. Is in fourth, as Jamie Rodgers leads completely over them from Carveill in second place. It's Mark Chilman in third, Ryan Tolley in fourth, Rory Carveill in five. Worcester second, third and fourth. It's Legolas in second with Chilman in third. Tolley holds the fourth place. Carveill off the back straight. Blackburn on the second, third. Continues to dominate from the front. Then Rodgers leads him on to four. Legolas goes wide. Then Chilman trying to come back to get that second place. Legolas hangs on the second. Chilman gets strongly in shot on the end of that top corner. Mark Chilman goes for the second. Legolas will get the third. Ryan Tolley not too far behind. Straight for the 4 targets, win number 3-4. Jamie Rodgers, it looks like Mark Chilman is going to pick up the second place with Legolas in third. Ryan Tolley is in fourth, Rory Carveill in 5. And that should see us with 364 Dave Needham in 6th place. Race 26 restarts. The win for number 71, Jamie Rodgers. Second, number 58, Mark Chilman. And third, he was riding 58, but it's actual fact 1, 2, 3, Carlos Ezegelis was third. 7, 36, 3, 6, 4. Race 28, 1000cc sidecars. Delete 3. Delete 81, And in 87, Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson. And 228, Fred and John Skinner. So you should have Steve Smith, Colin Blackburn, Rick McCauley, Rob Bradley, Steph Bly, Fred and John Skinner. I think Colin Blackburn is unbeaten so far, and of course Rob Bradley pushed back to third place in the second heat. Race 28 in the line then, 1000cc sidecar. Steve Smith has been in the thick of the action all the afternoon, also in this one. A little bit eager at the start, everybody wants that crucial start. A little bit of lunging at the tapes. They settle again for race 28. Colin Blackburn gets up, Sid Forward, Sid Rob Bradley. The action, Rick McCauley goes through into third place, and Rob Bradley leads into that top corner for the first time. He's got the inside line that Colin Blackburn's been using all the afternoon. Colin Blackburn trying to come round the outside. Steve Smith gets to the exit well. Colin Blackburn went too wide, and Steve Smith has got through into second place. Rick McCauley in 4, Steph Bly's in 5, Fred Skinner in 6, still Rob Bradley leads Steve Smith again, trying to get through on the inside. Rob Bradley's left a gap on the inside, and Steve Smith has gone through on the inside. Rob Bradley trying to cut back to go back toward the inside, going to the back side. Steve Smith McCauley now looking at third place as Steve Smith leads them, but Rob Bradley in second, Colin Blackburn in third, Rick McCauley's in 4, super sidecar action again. Steve Smith, he's really rolling back the years. Steve Smith running away from Rob Bradley and Sean. Colin Blackburn, tremendous pressure from Rick McCauley, tremendous pressure. Steve Smith runs it, Rob Bradley gets a second, he's tight but then in 4. I think it's just Rick McCauley from Colin Blackburn, then Steph Bly, and then Fred Skinner. Tremendous actioning in there in the 1000cc sidecars. Rob Bradley got that favoured inside line that Colin Blackburn's been using all the afternoon, but when Rob Bradley went through on the inside, he then had Steve Smith bearing down. He left the gap on the inside, and Steve Smith will always experience to play to get through on that inside line. Race 28, super action again. Tremendous win for number 2, Steve Smith and Carl Pugh. Second, number 87, Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson. And third, number 51, just on the line, Rick McCauley, Bill Stoneman. 25, 30, 2 to 8. Race 29, one edition, number 48, Rod and Gareth Winterbourne. There will be an interval after race 29, interval after race 20. Race 29 on the line then, and it is gone with him. Looks like Andy Cossa holding that third place. Mark Cossa has made the best of start. Paul Downs is back in sixth place. This Fumarola leads it from Winterton in second, Andy Costa in third, Peter Laws in fourth, Mark Costa in 5, Downs in 6. That's the order in the back straight on the left. They're back at the front again. The Winterbourne's trying to close the gap there in that second place mission. Fumarola leads it, Winterbourne's in second, Andy Costa in third, Peter Lord in 4, Mark Costa in 5, Paul Downs in 6. That's still the 6. They go to the back straight once again. Then that's one of the afternoon hangs on to that third. They're coming under pressure from Mark Costa. That's scrapped for 4, and 5th place is Fumarola and Wilson lead into the 5th corner on lap number 4 then. It's still Winterbourne's in second. These two pulling away from Andy Costa in 3rd. In and out of that final corner, they get the winning ride. That Fumarola, Andy Wilson winning. Winterbourne's pick up the 2nd place. Andy Costa gets the 3rd. Mark Costa in 4, Peter Lord in 5. It's outfit number 44, Paul Downs in 6th place. Race 28, or rather race 29, the win for number 5, Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson. Second, number 48, Rod and Gareth Winterbourne. And third, number 73, Andy Cosser and Nick Wilson. 37, 4 and 44. 31 on the line then, fourth leg, 250s. Unfortunately, no David Knowles has had to withdraw from the meeting. Away we go with race number 31. I'm looking for Neil Taylor to be the race leader, but he isn't. It's Colin now lead for Neil Taylor second. Mark Evans in third, Matt Fumarola in fifth place. They got the back straight. For the first time, it's Colin now on the inside. Neil Taylor quickly around the outside. Looks like Graham Goblin in fourth and Matt Fumarola in five. That's the top five then. Taylor leads you, but now in second. Evans in third, Goblin in fourth. Goblin in five, Klassen six, Pinfold in seven. That's the seven in race number 4. They go once again then. Hanging on to that third place, Graham Goblin in four. Stephen Goblin is in five, Matt Klassen six, Paul Pinfold in seven. As they go up the back straight then for the final time, it's Neil Taylor. One on fourth leg of the solo. Going now has got the second one. So into the top corner they go then for the final time. Neil Taylor clear of Colin now in second. The Mark Evans closing up on Graham Goblin, punching up the third, fourth, fifth and sixth places as Neil Taylor comes on that in race number 31. Neil Taylor it's Colin Howe who gets the second place position. Mark Evans gets the third. 139 goes through the four. Graham Goblin in five. Matt Klassen six. And Paul Pinfold in seventh place. Seven three, Neil Taylor. Second number 34, Colin Howe. And third 181, Mark Evans. 139, 110, 196 and 63. Into line they come then for race number 32. 6 outfits moving into line then for race 32. When we get in with race number 32, looks like Allan Morgan's made a good start. Chris Salisbury, the outfit's gone with him. Scott Dunn also taking the action. Scott Dunn around the outside. Allan Morgan on the inside. Morgan on the inside. Dunn sweeps round the outside the lead. Going up the back straight for the first time. It's like Tony Starke. The fifth corner on the opening lap. Then it's Dunn who leads it then from Morgan in second, it's Starke in third, that's the lead in three with Chris Salisbury fourth, Ryan Canning in five, Tom's got the sixth plate, and Scott Dunn making the move round the edge of Allan Morgan, the retake lead, Charlie Starke full of volume, round the edge. Fifth corner, that's Scott Dunn as a leader, and Allan Morgan trying to hold the line, Charlie Starke trying to find a gap on the inside, now goes back to the outside on the entry to that top corner, super action between the leading three as Scott Dunn leads it, and Allan Morgan in second and Charlie Starke makes a big move. Pitch corner, superb 500 Sidecar action as Allan Morgan leads it, and Charlie Starke in second. Scott Dunn now retakes that second place. Fabulous action between these three outfits in his final heat of the 500 Sidecars. Morgan leads going up the back straight. Charlie Starke the track with a Sunday for a second. As Allan Morgan leads, the passengers off the back of Charlie Starke in the middle of the track as Allan Morgan gets to winning rides. Second is Scott Dunn. Third place goes to Brian Canning. Fourth from the Toms, fifth is Chris Salisbury, and let's hope that Tony Starke's passage is okay, Andy Sweet in there, because that was sensational stuff on those third and fourth laps. So we're three abreast on the pits corner and the bottom corner. Unfortunately, Tony Starke just trying that a little bit too hard. Went into the back of Scott Dunn on the exit from that top turn, had to pull on the middle of the track with fabulous 500 Sidecar action in race number 32. Race 32 result to win for 156, Allan Morgan and Martin Boyd. Second, 118, Scott Dunn and Anders McFarlane. And third, number 49, Brian Canning and Stephen George. 88, 418. Race 33, number 82 will be Bernie Waterfield. Delete 276 is place taken by 278 Simon Phillips, and adding number 39, Rob Southwell as well. Coming into line then for race number 33, fourth leg of the 350 solos. Looks like we have one or two riders missing from this fourth leg. It's Charlie Saunders and Mark Taylor again, with Michael Faulkner in the thick of the action, going in that top corner for the first time. Mark Taylor leads the week of the 350s for the first time. He's had to do it from the back at the time. In second place, it's Michael Faulkner in third. Craig Smith is in fourth place. Simon Phillips in five. That's the top five. As Mark Taylor leads it from Charlie Saunders in second. Craig Smith now moves through in third. He's gone through from fifth to third place. Michael Faulkner trying to down the line. Mark Taylor continues to dominate this fourth leg of the 350 solos. Mark Taylor the clear leader from Charlie Saunders in second. Craig Smith in third. Michael Faulkner in fourth. Simon Phillips in five. Off the five. For Allan Morgan. Off the backstroke once again. Michael Faulkner's gone through into the third place position as Mark Taylor with a big lead in the final heat of the 350s. Then Saunders in second, Faulkner in third, Smith is in fourth, nothing much between second and fourth. Phillips still in five. In six, that's the six, and Mark Taylor leads. The final heat of 350 action. That's the third and fourth, there as Mark Taylor picks up another winning ride. Charlie Saunders gets the second, Michael Faulkner in third, Craig Smith is in fourth, Simon Phillips in five, Aaron Pease in sixth place. .170, Mark Taylor. Second, number 25, Charlie Saunders, and third, 144, Michael Faulkner. 21, 278. And 36. Race 34, we'll just say who's in the race, I think it's easier. Number 5, John Priest. 2, Nigel Newman. 17, Dave Norris. 20, Mark Phillips. 139, Stephen Godwin. 174, Ian Guttridge. And 811, Glyn Stanton. On the line then for race number 34, sponsored by Jeff Mann. We thank him for his sponsorship of the 375 this afternoon. Everybody gets away. Dave Norris has made a best start. He's made all the afternoon. Amazing. Dave hasn't won the race for 375 yet. Nigel Newman in second. John Priest in third. Glyn Stanton for the Ian Guthrie. He's back in fifth place, and he's been flying all the afternoon. He's back in fifth place second, Priest in third, Stanton in fourth, Guthridge in fifth place. Fine quality riders contested the of the 375 as Newman leads. Inside bottom corner, Dave Norris trying to get through on the inside. John Priest definitely getting close in third. Newman's gone wide, and Dave Norris is gone through on trying to close the gap in second place. John Priest still in third. Glyn Stanton in fourth. Ian Guthridge can make no impression. Back there in fifth place they go. Into the top corner once again. Norris is the leader, but Newman in second. Priest definitely closing up on Newman. That fight closing round in fifth as the last lap flag done for Dave Norris. Needs the points to get into the finals. John Priest has squeezed through on the inch of Nigel Newman to move through into second place. Still Glyn Stanton's got the four as the lead up the back straight for the final time. That is Dave Norris on John Priest. Third place in Guthridge is in fifth as Dave Norris picks up his first winning ride of the afternoon. Second is John Priest. Third place goes to Nigel Newman. Fourth is Glyn Stanton. I'll be watching Guthridge go up the back straight to pick up the fifth place in race number 34. Race 34 result, a win for number 17, Dave Norris. Second, number 5, John Priest. And third, number 2, Nigel Newman. 811 174. Race 34A. 6, 7, 27, 32, 42, 52, 217 and 287. On the line then for race 34A. I think it may well be 287 Will Taylor rider waiting for race 34A. Green flags raised, are going to go without him. Takes Philip, the last heat of 375 action, race 34A. And it's John Shelburne on east and Gerald Shaw in second place. Harry Finlow third. Kenny Blaine 4, Jeff Jones in 5, Bruce Eddie in 6, Gerald Shaw sweeps round the outside of John Shelburne, Gary Finlow's following round the outside. Place, that's the top 4, Jeff Jones in 5, Bruce Eddie is in 6th place and Gary Finlow's dropped in the big way. They're holding that second place up on that pits corner. They're short leads of them, but Shelburne in second, Blaine in third, Jones in 4, Eddie in 5, Gary Finlow pushing the bike off the top. The same second place in the 34A as Charlie Saunders into the pits corner on lap number 2 then. From John Shelburne and Kenny Blaine scrapping it out there for them. Second and third place is John Shelburne on the inside, Kenny Blaine making the move around the outside. It's still Jones in 4, Eddie in 5. Clearly the good scrapping on the second and third, Kenny Blaine back round the edge of John Shelburne to move through into that second place mission. Yellow flags around. Taylor short leader, but Blaine in second, Shelburne in third. Eddie's now moved ahead of Jones. Jones comes again and Eddie drops in exactly the same place as Gary there. Yellow flag, but then they are glad to get up on that top corner. Indeed, and the rest of the Jones short into the pits corner, 4 for more time and through the victory in race 34A. Jones short. Second is John Shelburne, Kenny Blaine. Third is John Shelburne. Fourth place goes to Jeff Jones. Rather depleted field there in race 34A, win for number 27 Gerald Shaw. Second 217 Kenny Blaine, and third number 42 John Shelburne. Fourth number 52. Race 35, we got the fourth leg of the start. Ryan Tolley should be listening to this one as they make the start. And Ryan Tolley leads the come by the first time. Tim Knowles goes roaring through on the inside. John Jefferies is swallowed in through. Wallace. Oh, and Ryan Tolley drops it on the exit for that. Ryan Tolley. Tim Knowles leading them. And Jefferies in second. Taylor's in third. Paul Evitts in 4 at the top 4. They go the back straight once again then. Jim Knowles the clear race leader. On lap number 2, John Jefferies trying to close the gap in second place. Jefferies is definitely getting close in second place. And Stephen Taylor in third with Paul Evitts in 4th place up the top 4. Out now. John Jefferies behind him. Spectacular action between these two as they move on the 4 then. It's Nobes and he looks on the inside and Jefferies is coming round the outside. John Jefferies on the shoulder of Jim Nobes. They're locked together going, oh! And John Jefferies has gone down in a big way. He's just about to get down the outside of Jim Nobes. And he really has gone down in a big way over on that far side. Stephen Taylor has also dropped it. That is tremendous drama there because that was an absolutely fabulous race as they came by us. Jim Knowles was looking on the inside for John Jefferies and John Jefferies was making a real spectacular move around the outside. He seemed to get in the loose stuff over on that far side and went down in a big way with the bike. Let's hope that John is going to be okay. The spectacular winner of the Masters qualifying here a few weeks ago. And that is a very sad way there for John's race to end. He just made the move on Tim Knowles on the outside. He's obviously got the loose stuff over on that far side and has gone down in quite a big way. Right, race number 36. Unfortunately, Martin Williams has had to withdraw from the meeting with machine problems despite winning his last ride. So they are dropping thick and fast in these closing heats of this Worcester winner for 2006. Carlos Elegelis will be out. As far as we are aware, he will be out on machine number 58. That's rider 123. Green flags up then for race number 36. Away we go. Who's going to make the start? Krister Marsh has made a good start, as has Mark Chilman. Carlos Elegelis has got the third place. Tommy Crew in 4. Rory Carveill in 5. Thomas in 6. Priestley in 7. Carveill in 5, completing 1 then. Krister Marsh, the race leader. From there, Mark Chilman in 2nd. Carlos Elegelis in 3rd. Tommy Crew in 4. Rory Carveill in 5. Thomas in 6th. Number 36 is one for the Mark Chilman hanging on to that 2nd. Elegelis in 3rd. Crew 4. Carveill a tight line in 5. Thomas 6. Priestley 7, Fletcher 8. Again then. Behind him, he's got a big leader of Mark Chilman, still holding on to that 2nd place with Elegelis in 3rd place. Crew is in 4, Carveill in 5, Thomas 6, Priestley 7, Fletcher 8. And lead up the back straight then. Place number 36, then announced on that corner. From Mark Chilman in 2nd place. Carlos Elegelis is in 3rd. Tommy Crew in 4. Rory Carveill is in 5. Gareth Thomas in 6. Vincent Priestley in 7th place. Race 36 is all run Krister Marsh. 2nd number 58. Mark Chilman, and 3rd, 1, 2, 3, Carlos Elegelis. 18, 36, 186, 65. Race 37, delete number 11. Number 82 will be Bernie Waterfield, and in 39, Rob Southwell, and 143, Mike Scalding. Wrapping up then for race number 37. Again, looks we got 1 or 2 missing, but Jamie Rodgers is the race. Then they come by for the first time. It's Daniel Winterton 2nd. Michael Faulkner is in 3rd. That's the top 3 as they got the back straight on the opening lap of race number 37. So far this afternoon then. The winner last year, Jamie Rodgers, spectacular win. He's got to fly for the first time. It's Winterton 2nd. Faulkner is in 3rd. 199 Letter Rose is in 4th place, that's the top. In 37. Takes a long look behind him. He's got a big lead over the second. Then Faulkner in 3rd. Good scraps going on for 4th. And 199 and Letter Rose got 5th places. The race leader, Jamie Rodgers, leads on the 4 then. Daniel Winterton 2nd. Michael Faulkner still in 3rd. Race number 37 is a race leader, Jamie Rodgers, in amongst the back markers. He goes into the pit score of 34 time, and this one is the second place of the afternoon. Jamie Rodgers gets the winning ride. Daniel Winterton picks up the 2nd place position. 3rd place is Michael Faulkner. Time for 4th and 5th between Lachlan Rose and 431 Stephen Russell. It's Lachlan Rose from Stephen Russell, and then number 143 Mike Scalding. Race 37 result. To win for number 71 Jamie Rodgers, 2nd number 12 Daniel Winterton, and 3rd 144 Michael Faulkner. 199 431 143. Race 38 then. Delete 46. Add in number 87 Rob Bradley, Sean Simpson. 87 Rob Bradley, Sean Simpson. And number 2 Steve Smith and Carl Pugh. That's Rob Bradley, Sean Simpson, 87. Number 2 Steve Smith and Carl Pugh. And in the next race, race 39, delete 3, 7 and 81 and put in 37 Mark Cosser, Hayden Bend, 25 Colin Blackburn, Paul Whitelam Jr. and 48 Rob and Gareth Winterburn. That's for race 39. Number 37 goes in, 25 goes in and 48 goes in. And in race 38, the race we're waiting for now, adding 87 and number 2. Coming out then for race number 38 again, Rob Bradley opposed by Steve Smith. These two have had 2 cracking races so far this afternoon. With 12 outfits, only 6 going through to the final, having to go for, and these closing 2 heats of 1000cc sidecar action this afternoon. Just waiting for Steve Smith to move into line. 3 from the inside of the track there. Looks like Steph Blight right on the inside. Away we go there now, and the out for Steph very slow away. Steph Blight's got the 3rd place to go into the top corner for the first time in race number 38. It's Rob Bradley losing and Steve Smith in 2nd place. Ryles at the 3rd, Rory in 4th, Skinner in 5. It's Downs in 6, that's a 6. They go in the pits corner for the first time. It's Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson. Steph Blight hanging on to 3rd place. Rob Bradley has left a little gap on the inside, and Steve Smith can't find a way through this time. These two pulling away for Steph Blight. In 4th, Peter Lloyd in 4 again. Rob Bradley is not leaving a gap, and that's slowed Steve Smith. Leaving a gap that time as holding that 2nd place position. Bryce got the 3rd, Peter Lloyd now looking for that 4th place position, and Rob Bradley's got Steve Smith up as he draws by. Now they go in that pits corner once again. It's Bradley and Eastman Smith in 2nd place with the 3rd place. That's Brian Steve Smith. It's coming right down here to Rob Bradley. Inside line. Steve Smith goes for the outside, but Rob Bradley gets him, and Steve Smith in 2nd. Peter Lloyd comes in to get the 3rd. Steph Blight is in 4th. And Fred Skinner in 5th place. Cracking action again there between Steve Smith and Rob Bradley, and a cracking strap between Peter Lloyd and Steph Blight for 3rd and 4th places as well. Super action again in race number 38 to win for number 87, Rob Bradley. 2nd number 2, Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson, number 87. 2nd number 2, Steve Smith and Carl Pugh. And 3rd number 4, Peter Lloyd and Terry Madley. 30, 228. Race 39 then comes into line. Race 39 then in 4 points at stake, the top 6 to go into the final. Colin Blackburn a little bit eager on the inside there. Got some real quick crews again with Mark Cosser, Colin Blackburn, Rob Winterton, away they go then. Blackburn has been the best of start. The leads going into that top corner. Matt Fumarola, Andy Wilson committed to the outside, 2 abreast coming out of that first corner. There's Blackburn leads it. It's Fumarola in 2nd, McCall in Winterton. They clash going into that top corner. They're 3 abreast for 2nd place as Colin Blackburn's clear the problems. Winterbourne's are in 4th. The 2 Cossers back in 5th and 6th, and Winterburn slows up in 4th place on the entry to that bottom corner. That's Colin Blackburn leading and Matt Fumarola in 2nd. Rick McCall has got the 3rd, Rob Winterburn trying to find a way through on the inside, and Matt Fumarola really happy with it. 1 for 3rd and 4th, they move in the top corner once again, and Matt Fumarola's found the line thrown into Colin Blackburn. Colin Blackburn again back round the outside. The opposite together going into that pits corner. Fumarola's got through on the inside. Blackburn, McCauley grimly hanging on top for Blackburn. Leading to the top corner for the final time. It's Colin Blackburn in 2nd place. Rick McCauley's got the 3rd. Fumarola wins it. Blackburn gets the 2nd. McCauley in 4th. Winterburn's 4th. Mark Cosser 5. Andy Cosser in 6th place. Super action again. Race 39. Race 39 results. A win for number 5, Matt Fumarola, Andy Wilson. Second, number 25, Colin Blackburn and Paul Whiteland Jr. And third, number 51, Rick McCauley, Phil Stoneman. 48, 37, 73. Then of course will be no race number 40. Right, choosing the gates then for the pre-75 final. Pre-75 final, just to reiterate, they are straight finals. Right, they're choosing the gates for the pre-75 solo final, straight final. All the engines on this and super pre-75 action already so far this afternoon. It looks if somebody's got bike problems. Number 7, Bruce Eddy, has got bike problems on the line there, gets a push start, comes back into line. Right, pre-75 final, looks like it's ready to go. Green flag raised, takes foot, everybody gets away. Who's going to make the start? Could be Krister, so late in the day. It's Gerald Short that makes the start. John Jefferies, John Pease goes through on the inside. Pease leads him and Jefferies in second. Gerald Short making the big ball. Round the outside, Short leads to the back straight for the first one. Gerald Short, they go in the top corner. For the first time in Short Allegiant, then Priest in second, Norris in third, Newman's in fourth, Danton 5, Sharma 9, 6. That's the top 6. They caught the back straight once again then. It is. Best ride of the afternoon so far, hanging on to that first place position. Nigel Newman's got the 4. There's Shorty leads then Priest in second, Norris in third. Newman 4, Stanton 5, Lane 6, Sharma 9, 7. That's the top 7 as they go up the back straight once again. Newman hanging on to that 4th place. This Short leads him on to 4 then. It's still Priest in second, Dave Morris and a bike behind him now as they go into that top corner. 30 for the time, John Priest holding the inside, Dave Morris takes that big one. John Priest went up to the second and third. 75 final, Joe Short went to type the second, just John Priest, from Dave Morris. Then we've got Nigel Newman, closely followed by Glyn Stanton, then Kenny Blaine, then John Shalmadine. Fabulous action in the pre-75 final. It has been a cracking final all the afternoon. I'm sure they'll come round on a lap of honour, so showing appreciation for all the riders in this pre-75 final. Gerald Short has been beaten once or twice this afternoon, but they've done the goods when it's needed in the final milk. They're all going to come round, so showing appreciation for the lads in the pre-75 final. Coming round on a lap of honour, cracking pre-75. Good to have 2 each of the lads again this afternoon, and a cracking pre-75 final as it always is. One of the best supported classes in the whole of Grasstrack racing. First place man is Gerald Short. He comes round his lap of honour there, followed by Glyn Stanton, then Dave Norris, then John Priest, then John Chalmerdine and Kenny Blaine. Cracking action, pre-75 final. Pre-75 solo final. The winner number 27, Gerald Short. Second number 5, John Priest. And third, number 17, Dave Norris. Fourth, number 2, Nigel Newman. Fifth, 811, Glyn Stanton. 6, 217, Kenny Blaine. And 7th, number 42, John Chalmerdine. You move on then to the 500 sidecar final.
And Julie Higgins, enamourer and painter, born in New York, but a resident of South London for the last 36 years. Julie Higgins wrote...
Everybody gets away to a clean start, but Craig goes, oh, they're picking over, and Elfin is going over the back, and Tony Cook has lost his passenger. So drama in the 500 sidecar final. Looks like Tony Starke has gone down in the big way. Right, we've got medical cover on the track. We're now going with the solo final. Matt, if you can hear this, the ambulance are not happy, they haven't got enough cover out there. If somebody can tell Matt with a red flag not to start this race, please, if anybody can hear this, they're not happy with the cover they've got out there, can we just hold for a couple of minutes? If you can... We've got red flag up, red flag is up, red flag's up. So what's happening, are we going or are we not going? Krister Marsh makes a good start, red flag is up, red flags are up. I think we're still not happy with the medical cover, so... On the line then, 500 solo final for the Worcester Winner Shield. Jamie Rodgers, a reigning champion, unbeaten so far, as is Tim Nobes. Takes flip, clean stop, everybody's away. Jamie Rodgers made a good start. Tim Nobes has gone winning. Krister Marsh at the back of the action. Then Jamie Rodgers leads into that top corner for the first time. There's Tim Nobes in second place. Stephen Taylor's gone for the third. Into sixth place now as they come by. It's the first time. It's Rodgers leading from Nobes. In second place, Taylor is in third. Winterton fourth. Tillman five. Jefferies six. Marsh in seven. Up the top seven. There's Jamie Rodgers. And they complete to them. Rodgers, Stephen Taylor drops it. Well, in the third place, all riders get by. That's cost out. Oh, someone's gone in the back of Stephen Taylor. Yellow flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. When the riders collected, Stephen Taylor right behind. Tim Nobes has gone down after the race and been stopped. So all sorts of drama in this 500 solo final. You can quite see now why we did need the full medical cover out there, because accidents do happen. So the drama continues as we try to get these closing three finals away. On the line then for the 500 sidecar final restart. Just waiting for the outfits to settle. Bit of ominous blue smoke from one of the machines. Everybody gets away. We get a clean getaway this time. Allan Morgan's made a good start. Nick Radley has made the best of starts. He's back in sixth place as Tony Cook leads him into that top corner for the first time. It's Allan Morgan in second place. Where's Nick Radley trying to work his way in the field? Tony Starke. Second then. It's Cook who leads it for Morgan in second, Radley in third, Starke in fourth, Salisbury in five, Canning in six. That's the six. They go up the back straight once again. It's still Tony Cook with Andy Colin so far as from the third place, then bearing down on the leading two as they complete lap two then. Cook still leads it for Morgan second, Radley complete checking track, just going around the outside of that top corner. Will he pick up any places? Cook's on the pressure for Morgan on the inside. There goes Nick Radley. Nick Radley trying to get to a gap that isn't there, and where is Tony Cook going? He's gone completely off road, and Radley's gone through into Morgan. Starke's gone to the third. Tony Cook has got problems and finds himself right at the back as Nick Radley leads going up the back straight. The checkered flag is coming out there. As we see, it's Nick Radley who gets the winning ride. Nick Radley wins it. Second is Allan Morgan. It's going to be tight for third. Tony Starke gets it from Brian Canning, then Chris Salisbury, and obviously Tony Cook is in a bad way here right in front of us. We don't quite know what happened up on that top corner. Tony Cook was holding the inside line, was leading the race, and they went right out towards the outside. So obviously problems there for Tony Cook. We've got Brian Canning and Stephen George. And we've got Nick Radley and Craig Matheson. First aid to the exit of the track immediately, please. Nick Radley, Craig Matheson come round. Nick Radley, Craig Matheson, they pick up Andy Colvin, super ride there by Nick Radley, completely missed the start, found his way around the outside. So first aid to the exit of the track immediately, please. First aid to the exit of the track immediately, please. So Nick Radley, Craig Matheson going up on their lap of honour, so show your appreciation on the back straight. There's a little bit, we've got all sorts of things going on at the present moment. We need the first aid, I think, in the crowd somewhere at the exit of the track. So Jamie Rodgers out to take first pick. He's followed by Tim Nobes and Paul Evitts. On the line then, the 500 solo final. Green flag raised, a clean break. They all get away this time. Who's going to make the start? Jamie Rodgers made a good start. And John Jefferies gone and Tim Nose taking a big amble around the outside of that top corner. As Jamie Rodgers leads and Tim Nose going wide. Moves through the second place. Charlie Saunders, that's the 8 as Jamie Rodgers leads. They come back completely over the Knowles in second place as Jeffers in third. Pease pulling away from Mark Jim and Krister Martin, Paul Evitts, then Daniel Winterton, then Tommy Cook. Second time it's Rodgers leads to go, trying to close the gap there in second place. It's John Jefferies in third. Pease clear of Krister Marsh gone for the fourth. Mark Jim drops back to sixth. Second place, it's John Jefferies still in third, Krister Marsh in fourth. Oh, and Tim Nose has dropped it. Tim Nose has dropped it. John Jefferies was very well indeed to get round in Tim Nose. He's going to take second place. They're almost to get by the fallen Tim Nose as Jamie Rodgers comes to the pick of the victory. Second place is going to go to John Jefferies. No hand behind these two. It's Krister Marsh, the next rider across the line, then Daniel Winterton, then Paul Evitts, then Tommy Crew, and then Mark Chilman. So Tim Nobes had done all the hard work. The second place was there for the taking. He's dropped it on that bottom corner. So I'm sure they'll come round a lap of honour. There may be a little bit of confusion because we had yellow flags out there, but show your appreciation. We will just hold on the result because there were yellow flags out for that last lap. Good to see Jamie. He's putting the disappointment last week behind him to stop and pick up Tim Nobes, and good to see Tim in one piece. So show your appreciation. We've got to take up the back straight then after the 500 solo final. News from the middle of the track. The result then of the 500 solo final. In first place, number 71, Jamie Rodgers. Second, number 14, John Jefferies. And third, number 1, Krister Marsh. Fourth, number 12, Daniel Winterton. Fifth, 106, Paul Evitts. Sixth, number 18, Tommy Crew. And seventh, number 58, Mark Chilman. There may be a change to that 500 solo. There is an appeal going in because there was change of positions on yellow flags. We wait 1000cc sidecar final. It should be a cracking final. Let's not take anything away from this final. Rob Bradley's made a good start. First on Rob Bradley, that top corner, Steve Smith shunts Rob Bradley at the way, a real shunt there going on, and we've got Colin Blackboard Bradley into the track. Somebody's gone over the back of the track as Rob Bradley leads into that top corner. Yellow flags are out, red flags are out. yellow and red flags out. There was a real shunt going into that first corner. Steve Smith clearly into the back of Rod Bradley. That call from the Evitts to go over. Rick McCauley. Is it Rick McCauley that's gone over on that bottom bend? There was a real sorted on that first corner there. Rod Bradley was away. Looked if Steve Smith was trying to find a way through on the inside. There was nowhere to go. Seen him in the back there of Rod Bradley. Rod Bradley went really wide, and then goodness only knows what happened in the back. But it's Rick McCauley and Phil Stoneman who've gone over on that bottom corner. So we seem to have major problems with these finals. Revving up then for the 1000cc final restart. It's a little bit crouching on the tanks. Everybody eager to start. Could be so crucial so late in the meeting. Takes block. Everybody gets away. Rod Bradley's made a good start. Which one? Trying to get through on the inside of 5 abreast for the minor place. And Rod Bradley is clearly the where Steve Smith amongst this thing. Has Steve Smith come out the restart? No, he hasn't. Rod Bradley leads it. But Colin Blackburn a second. It's a Winterton in third. There's no Steve Smith out for the restart. The 1000cc sidecar final. Rod Bradley and John Jefferies. Colin Blackburn in the second place. Rod Bradley leads it. Winterton have got the second. Colin Blackburn is in third. These three pulling away from Matt Fumarola in four. With Rick McCauley in 5 as they go in that Putts corner once again. It's Rod Bradley and Sean Sims that lead in the Winterburns, trying to close it up. Rick McCauley's close to once again then. Sims leading into that bottom corner. It's still Winterburns holding the second place. Rob Harris turns inside lane, coming in that bottom corner, leads on the foreman. Colin Blackburn's got the third place. Matt Fumarola's in 4. Rick McCauley close in there in 5. Sean Sims and Winterburns trying to close the gap on the entry to the holds alive, and Rod Bradley wins the restarted 1000cc sidecar final. Winterburns pick up the second place. Colin Blackburn gets the third. It's Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson 4. Rick McCauley, Phil Stoneman close round in 5th place. So what happened there to Steve Smith? Didn't come out for the restart. That was a great pity. Let's take nothing away from the 5 outputs out there, because Steve was in the thick of the action all the afternoon. So show your appreciation there for the 1000cc sidecars. Fabulous action as it always is. That is the end of racing. I know the finals have taken a long time, but please stop for the presentations. So show your appreciation. The reigning Masters champions has looked if they've taken the win in the 1000cc sidecars. So show your appreciation there for the sidecar lads. It's Rod Bradley and Sean Simpson. Rod and go to the Winterburn. They pick up the second place. Colin Blackburn, Paul Whiteland Jr. Fabulous stuff there from the sidecar. So the first three come round on their lap of honour. Rod won last week, he's won again this week. We've got Matt Fumarola, Andy Wilson coming round. They've been in the thick of the action. Looks like Rick McCauley's got a very sick bike. He just goes across the line there in 5th place. So Matt Fumarola, Andy Wilson, they come round, they finish in 4th. Andy with a real shiner there. He got hit in the eye early on in the meeting. And Rick McCauley, but what a great shame there for Steve Smith and Carl Pugh, have ridden so well all the afternoon. 5000cc sidecar final. First place, number 87, Rod Bradley, Sean Simpson. Second place, 48, Rod Winterburn and Gareth Winterburn. 25, Colin Blackburn, Paul Whiteland Jr. pick up the 3rd place. 4th place, Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson, outfit number 5. And 5th place, Rick McCauley and Phil Stoneman.
What were you talking about when you sat heat? I was just talking about racing as usual. I mean, you know, you've got local people come up and they want to know stuff, and before you look round, the race had already started. So.
The news from the pits was, you probably saw Neil didn't come out. He was too busy talking, he missed his race. So Neil told that's what's cost him. Anyway, first place in the 250s, take nothing away for the winner, Colin Howe. Colin, good work. I can't. We are getting feedback. Good afternoon's racing.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, it's lucky for me that Neil wasn't there, and it was a shame Dave dropped out as well.
Track's working very well today, didn't it?
Yeah, it was a good track. Yeah, it was usual to the Worcester standard, so it was very good.
Winner Colin Howe.
Charlie Saunders.
And your 350 winner this afternoon, Mark Taylor. Mark, good afternoon's racing. Good battles every time out there with Charlie.
Yeah, he really enjoyed it. He made me work for it, which is good. That's what racing's about. I much enjoy going out and having a proper race and going out and winning races, easily. It makes it good for the spectators and makes the racing good.
And in the final memorable, is it the same first time you go to all the afternoon, the fourth leg?
I had to do it. I wasn't going to go 4-0 down to the first corner, so I had to do something to get there. I did have a punch in my last ride, which threw me off a bit, but got to the first corner, got my nose in front, 4 good laps, so I was happy with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 350 winner, Mark Taylor. 375 in 6th place, Kenny Blaine. 5th position goes to Glenn Stanton. Rumour has it that it's the end today, is that true? I can't connect with it. Is that actually true?
Yeah, it is true. It's been coming for a little while, and there comes a time when you've got to say enough's enough. I've done 33 years continuous racing, and I need to go and do something else with my family, and I've got work commitments, and I've had to pull out the British Championships next week because I've got to be in Italy for work. So time is time, and that's it. My time is done. But I've enjoyed every minute of it. I've enjoyed racing here today. At least I finished in the top 6, so I'm happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end of an era. Stanton has finished racing with his racing today. In 4th place, Nigel Morgan. And the top 3 in the 375s. In 3rd place, Dave Morris. The runner up in the 375, John Priest. And the 375 winner this afternoon did it when it was moved in the final, Gerald Shaw. Quick word, Gerald. The major word for today, when the final did it when it counted.
Yeah, when at the end of the day and the money's up for grabs, we put a little bit extra out, and a bit more of an effort was needed. And I made a decent start, unlike in a couple of the other rides, which was, I tested a lot of dirt today, and it was not nice, so I didn't plan to be there for any longer.
As always, it was a very competitive class with fabulous racing and the 375s.
Yeah, as usual, they're a great bunch of guys, and we all enjoy ourselves tremendously.
Looking forward to the championship at Cheshire next week?
Yes, I'm going to Cheshire next week to do what I can.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 375 winner, Gerald Short. We move on in to 5th place, Chris Salisbury and Mike Tompkins. Very happy birthday to Chris. I've said it a couple of times, so Chris celebrating his birthday today. Very happy birthday to him and Mike Tompkins, 5th place. In 4th place, Brian Canning and Stephen George. We move on into the top 3 in the 500 sidecars. In 3rd place, Tony Starke, and his passenger in the final, Scott Dunn. I think Scott's been its handed Pete is coming out, so well done Pete. Scott took the ride in the final, Tony, well done today, and Pete's coming out with him. How's the leg, young man? How's the leg?
Alright.
Alright, he said, so well done to Tony Starke there. Runner up in the 500 sidecars, Allan Morgan and Martin Boyd. And your 500 sidecar winners this afternoon, they've travelled a long way to race. They're all one of the top crews now in this country, in Europe as well. Nick Radley and Craig Matheson. Nick Craig. Nick. Always get food that was. I had a bit of Rory before the start. You've come a long way. You said you enjoyed the Worcester track. You've enjoyed it this afternoon?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. It's a shame about all the finals, really. You know, the few incidents that there was. Thank the Worcester Club for running a nice event. And look forward to coming next year.
Craig wishing man goes from strength to strength, doesn't he?
It does. I feel a bit privileged when I ride with him sometimes. He's a pretty natural, really. I'd just like to thank him and Kev and Julian and the whole team, really. They do a good job. Get us out there and brilliant. Thank you all.
Nick, you had to work hard that day. You missed the start. The well down around the outside you had to work for, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, it makes good racing, really, for the spectators and also us, you know. I like a bit of close racing, you know, so, yeah, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're winning the RH Sidecars, Nick Radley and Craig Matheson. Protocol there for first, second and third, 500 sidecars. On the move on to the 500 solos. In sixth place, Paul Evitts. In fifth place, Mark Tillman for fifth place. In fourth place, Daniel Winterton. Top three there on the 500 solos. In third place, Krister Marsh. In second place, the 500 solos, John Jefferies. And your winner of the 500 solos this afternoon, retaining his Worcester Winner's Shield. I'm sure this result won't be changed over the next 48 hours. Deserved winner, fabulous performance, credit to the sport. Jamie Rodgers. Quick word, Jeremy. Glad to win you again, Michelle?
Yeah, this track's always been good for me. I'm starting to get my confidence back now after my crash last year. New bikes are starting to work well. Everything's just coming together at the minute, so yeah, it's good.
I know you don't really want to talk about last week, but so many people at the moment just don't know what the result is. We had protests for third and fourth. That was sorted out. We were given second place, and nearly 48 hours later, the result was changed, wasn't it?
Yeah, I come home from work and my dad had told me that they knocked me down to third, and couldn't understand why, because I really had to work for that second place, and they gave it a minute and they took it back off you, so it's just, what can you do?
I know one of the highlights of the career was last week. You comprehensively beat Joe Screen, didn't you?
Yeah, really good that, yeah. Really good boost for me. Same guy does Joe's engine who does mine, and just, I think you were a good race.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 500 solo Worcester winner, Jamie Rodgers. First, second and third in the 500 solos. In fifth place, he's travelled a long way from right down in Newton Abbott, Rick McCauley, Phil Stoneman.
Sorry, Rick.
Cheers, Rick. In fourth place, Matt Fumarola, Andy Wilson. Third place, Colin Blackburn, Paul Whitelim Jr. Runner up then, in 1,000cc sidecars, Rod Winterburn and Gareth Winterburn. And your 1,000cc sidecar winners this afternoon, again, made it count in the final. They were crowned Masters champions last week. They are the Worcester winner this week, Rob Radley and Sean Simpson. I can't give it. Rob, what can I say? Fabulous week. Eh? Oh, she hasn't? Okay, well. Masters champion last week, Worcester winner this week.
Yeah, it's, you always think maybe you've just sort of hit top form and it'll carry on, but you just never know. I mean, today proved it. It certainly isn't easy, and I think it's a shame Steve had problems with his bike, because I think that would have made a tremendous final.
You weren't going so well today, and as you said, Steve was really making you work today, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I mean, Steve's been riding so long, he must know every single track condition and setup, so I think we're still learning from him.
Sean, I know you said you've been with several crews, but Rob's given you your big chance this year, and it's really come to fruition, hasn't it?
Yeah, we seem to be gelling pretty well at the minute. You know, like Rob says, you can be superstar one day and bottom of the pack the next day. The competition is just that good at the minute, and we just seem to be gelling. It's working well. Like I say, it's all to say. It's a pleasure riding with Rob, and I do enjoy it. And I think we do get.
So a great day for the North. Rob, you won it last week. Jamie, well, we thought in the second he's got third, because the North doesn't always get the recognition it deserves. When you lads come down for the North, great boost for the North for what you've done and what Jamie's done the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, we maybe don't get the recognition. Most of the racing is down south, but we know we're better than they are.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Worcester winner 1000cc sidecar winners, Rob Radley and Sean Simpson.
On the inside, they're locked together. Marsh then against Rory and Charlie Saunders. They're up the third. He's already pulling away. And where's John Jefferies going? Using every inch of track there. Will he get the third place of Tommy Crew? The three of us coming in that pits corner on the final lap. Tommy Crew just gets it from John Jefferies. Then we got Grant Faulkner. Tim Nobes using every inch of track, and Krister Marsh at the front. Tim Nobes again trying to get back round the outside. Chilman forward, Taylor in fourth, Evitts in five, Kernock is in sixth, Thomas Starke, and it's Allan Morgan who's going in that top one. Nick Radley cleverly round the outside, the lead going up the back straight for the first time. Morgan has got the second, the Starke in third. Has come from the inside line, and Mark Taylor leads him on the field. 5 Eagles and qualifying line. Round the outside of John Jefferies, they come a complete lap. 2 East to lock together for third. In second, Priest on the inside. Goodfridge round the outside. Jones in third. Eddie in 4. Mark Phillips in 5, and Goodfridge has got round the outside of John Priest to lead the 32nd foot line. Priest dies back. John coming back round the outside. Priest gets on the inside. Goodfridge to lead again. Goodfridge again. Scored on round the outside. Corner. They cross the last up by third. Should they get all Priest on the inside. Goodfridge round the outside. He's at the front. On the entry of the pits corner. Fully for the time. He's gone wide in. Goodfridge cuts back for the inside. Once more. Race the line. It's crossed on again. Goodfridge. One John Priest. And the Ryan Solly as is John Jefferies as is Jamie Rodgers. They're forward best going in that top corner first time. Look at Jamie Rodgers finding a way for the inside. Rodgers leads him on to fourth, and Ashcroft in second. It's Jefferies and Marsh dropping an 8 for third and fourth. There we go then with race number 18, looks like first time with Steve Smith holding that second place. That's leading to Matt Fumarola trying to come through on the inside line. Rob Radley leads with Steve in the second. Fumarola has gone through in the second place. Relegating Smith the third, and Fumarola has got through on the inside. Rob Radley again back round the outside. Steve Smith trying to get a gap between the two of these three of us again coming out on that top corner. Fumarola leads Bradley, totally coming to the outside line. Steve Smith trying to get between them again, and Steve Smith gets to second place. Rob Bradley again back round the outside. Steve Smith it's Fumarola leads him, and Smith trying to come through on the inside. Bradley is relegated for it. Smith gets one into Fumarola, so Steve Smith has come through and for the first. He leads it. Then Fumarola in second place. To the remainder of the field. Tremendous start. Steve Smith now leads it coming out of that final corner. Steve Smith wins it. Second, Matt Fumarola. Third place, Rob Bradley. Absolutely fabulous stuff between those leading three. That's Matt Morgan and McCauley in second. Costa in third, Winterton's in fourth, and Costa gets two on the into McCauley to move through into that second place. They go in the back straight once again, Mark Costa. Top corner, 40 for the time. Colin Blackburn, Mark Costa trying to find a way through. On the inside run, but Colin Blackburn gets someone in line. Charlie Saunders in four, Allan Morgan in five. They bunch up for the minor places, and Scott Dunn closing up on Nick Radley. He goes at the back straight once again. Fifth place, so bunch again on the exit for that corner. Tony Cook taking the big hump around the outside. It's Mark Taylor leads Charlie Saunders, sweeps down the outside. Michael Faulkner goes through into that third place. They stop the back straight, they go for the first time then. Mark Taylor trying to squeeze through on the inside. There's a fight between them now as they complete two. With Saunders again on the outside. Mark Taylor gets through on the inside. Saunders trying to sweep back around the outside line. Krister has gone through in the third place. Has gone down in a very big way. He's taken Harland Cook with him. Rob Bradley. The thick of the action. Rip McCauley goes through into third place, and Rob Bradley leads into that top corner for the first time. Colin Blackburn trying to come round the outside. Steve Smith gets to the exit well. Colin Blackburn went too wide, and Steve Smith has got through into second place. Still Rob Bradley leads Steve Smith again, trying to get through on the inside. Rob Bradley's left the gap on the inside, and Steve Smith has gone through on the inside. Rob Bradley trying to cut back to go back toward the inside, going to the back side. Scott Dunn making the move round the edge of Allan Morgan, the retake lead. Tony Starke trying to follow him. Definitely getting close in third. Newman's gone wide, and Dave Norris has gone through on. That's the top four. Jeff Jones in five. Bruce Eddy is in sixth place, and Gary Finlow's dropped in the big way. Make the start, and Ryan Tully leads the come by the first time. Tim Knowles goes roaring through. On the inside, John Jefferies is swallowed through. Wallace. And Ryan Tully drops it on the exit for that. Nobes and he looks on the inside, and Jefferies is coming round the outside. John Jefferies on the shoulder of Tim Knowles. They're locked together going, and John Jefferies has gone down in a big way. Just about to get round the outside. Tim Knowles is coming right round the edge of Rob Bradley. Inside line. Steve Smith goes for the outside, but Rob Bradley gets him, and Steve Smith in second. Peter went into the outside, two abreast coming out of that first corner. There's Blackburn leads it. It's Fumarola in second, McCauley, Winterton. They clash going into that top corner. The three abreast for second place as Colin Blackburn's clear the problems. One for third in four, they move in the top corner once again, and Matt Fumarola spent a line thrown into Colin Blackburn. Colin Blackburn again back round the outside. The opposite together going into a pitch corner. Fumarola's got through on the inside. Blackburn, McCauley grimly hanging on top for Blackburn. Leads been shown with in second. Joe Short making the big move round the outside. Short leads at the back straight for the first time. They go in the top corner, Cook's corner. Everybody gets away to a clean start, but Craig goes, they're picking over, and Everett's going over the back, and Tony Cook has lost his passenger. Everybody's away. Jamie Rodgers made a good start. Tim Knowles has gone with him. Krister Marsh at the back of the action, and Jamie Rodgers leads into that top corner for the first time as Tim Knowles in second place. Stephen, and they complete two then. Rodgers later. Stephen Taylor drops it. Well over the third place. All the riders get by. That's Costa. Someone's gone by the back of Stephen Taylor. Yellow flag. It's Allan Morgan in second place, whereas Nick Radley trying to work his way to build Johnny Starke. It's still Tony Cook with Andy Colin forward. Will he pick up any places? Cook's on the pressure with Morgan on the inside. There goes Nick Radley. Nick Radley trying to get through a gap that isn't there, and where is Tony Cook going? He's gone completely off line, and Radley's gone through onto Morgan. Starke flag is coming out there. As we see, it's Nick Radley who gets the winning ride. Nick Radley wins it. Jamie Rodgers made a good start, and John Jefferies going with Tim Knowles taking a big amble around the outside of that top corner. As Jamie Rodgers leads it, Tim Knowles going wide, moves through the second place. John Jefferies still in third, Krister Marsh in fourth. And Tim Knowles has dropped it. Tim Knowles dropped it. John Jefferies was very well indeed to get round in. Tim Knowles is going to take second place. They're almost to get by the fall in Tim Knowles. On this corner, Rob Brothers made a good start. Steve Smith. just on Rob Bradley, he's in the top one, Steve Smith shunts Rob Bradley at the way, real shunt there going on, and we've got Colin Blackburn Bradley into the track, Saunders going over the back of the track, everybody gets away, Rob Bradley's made a good start, which way the kid. Trying to get through on the inside of 5 abreast for the minor place, and Rob Bradley is clearly the way Steve Smith amongst this thing. Has Steve Smith come out the restart? No, he hasn't. Rob Bradley leads it, but Colin Blackburn a second. It's a Winterton in third. There's no Steve Smith out for the restart. The 1000cc sidecar final. Rob Bradley and John Jefferies. Colin Blackburn. Rob Bradley wins the restarted 1000cc sidecar final. Winterton's pick up the second place. Colin Blackburn gets the third. It's Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson fourth. Rick McCauley first down and close round in fifth place. So what happened there to Steve Smith? Didn't come out for the restart. That was a great pity. Let's take nothing away from the 5/8 out there, because Steve was in the thick of the action all the afternoon.